Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Kirby Superstar 8 Games in 1. This is gonna be painful. I noticed that there was like a ton, I think I figured out the reason why there was a ton of lag when I was working with Sony Vegas. And it has to do with screen size, so right now I'm playing on a really tiny screen. Yeah, that's not the best thing. Anyway, we're finally gonna start on the final game, Milky Way Wishes. Actually, I think I'm going to show the story for this one because, I don't know, I like the story. Plus, I've been working on a great voice for it. Starting. One day in the year, the sun and moon fought day and night. Hey! It's Fred Albert. Okay, no, let's not do that. Can you make peace between the sun and moon? You need to ask the giant comet Nova for help. The narration voice, that's the one I was like showing off. Yeah, my really deep voice. But first, there's something we must do. I'm giving him like a derpy voice because he looks like a derp. To ask Nova, we must gather power from all the stars around us. Dude, do you know how like many stars that is? It'll be difficult, Kirby, but you can do it! We're counting on you, Kirby. Good luck! He seems like such a derp. Marx, I mean. Funny thing, his name is Marx, because it reminds me of Karl Marx. You know, that communist guy? So the guy who wrote the Communist Manifesto. Anyway, let's start. Is this your first time playing? The gimmick with this game, you'll see the gimmick as soon as I start. First things first, we're gonna head over to this secret little planet over here. They kind of made it stand out in the remake. Like they changed the world map, of course. Like they updated the graphics and stuff, but they made this planet stand out even more. And also in the world map, it tells you like the name of the planets when you hover over it. Crap. Ooh. It tells you the name of the planets when you hover over it. So like when you hover over that one, it'll say like planet ? And like it'll show you how many abilities there are in the planet, and it'll say 1. In this case, it's Crash. No, I'm kidding. Oh man, I don't know, I like wasting it because not like you can keep it anyway. I mean, if you decide to keep it, then that kind of kills the point of coming in here in the first place. Besides, there's other stages that have Crash, so you can get like right before the boss of other stages. Anyway, here it is. Copy ability. What's so special about these abilities? They're called deluxe abilities, and basically once you grab them, you can like use them whenever you want. And crap, I didn't come up with a plan for this. I'll start with this one since it has hammer. Anyway, what you do is when you're in the middle of a game, you press start, and these are all the abilities you've collected. As you can see, I have copy. So every time I press Y, I can turn to copy ability. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to yo. Nah, not ninja. I'm gonna switch to yo-yo because there's an enemy right there. Oh yeah, another thing, these enemies like have different colors for a reason. Basically, if you swallow them, you're not gonna get an ability. The only exception are of course the mid bosses like these. These of course you can swallow and get an ability. Man, playing with the small screen is pretty painful. I mean, it's like really hard to see everything. But if it helps Sony Vegas go any faster, then I'll make the sacrifice. If it doesn't do anything, then I give up. Anyway, this stage is basically a maze, and there's 3 abilities. There's 2 to 3 abilities in each stage, except for that hidden one that only has 1. Ah, I needed that. As you can see, I have obtained bomb, and if I press start, I can now select bomb whenever I want. Bomb and copy, and I'm gonna stick to bomb, at least until I find another yo-yo. There's one. Actually, there's a faster way. If you press X, it'll take you to cycling through abilities, so you don't have to like press start all the time. Anyway, I got yo-yo back, that's nice. I'm not going to show all the mid-bosses because there are a lot of mid-bosses in the stage. I'm basically just showing the shortest path. That was easy. And with this, we get hammer. This is what I said earlier when like I mentioned hammer was here. This is where I'm at. Anyway, we go down this, we fall down. I'm actually going to stick to hammer. Sorry, yo-yo. But hammer is one of my favorite abilities in this game because of this. Oh, really? Did I? Wow. Anyway, I'm gonna one-shot this guy with hammer. Really? How did I miss 2 times in a... Okay, there you go. That's what I get for trying to be a show-off. Anyway, the third ability is actually at the end of the maze. Yeah, like I said, the stage is pretty much a maze. And I got through it with minimum effort, or the minimum effort required. And there's a switch up here, and it's a temporary switch, so you gotta be kind of fast. I remember as a little kid I couldn't really make it in time, and now I make it with like seconds to spare. And there's a third ability, stone ability. Ooh, I probably should have maximized the use of the star by getting it after, whatever. Also, if you have a helper, it'll like waste your time because you spawn right in front of that food. So like you get it and the helper gets it, and then like the whole food sharing thing. So it kind of stalls and like makes your superstar run out. Anyway, these are basically recycled bosses, which I don't complain about because this boss was pretty fun beat, especially starting out with stone instead of having to wait for him or her, whatever. Anyway, it's gonna be pretty hard with such a tiny screen because I can't really see. Ah, really, look at that life. Look at that life bar. That thing should be dead by now. Goodbye. I find it funny, like, doing that because, like, he lands on me and yet he gets hurt. Anyway, and that's the end of that first stage. How long have I been recording? See, I guess one of the advantages of having a small screen is the fact that I can actually see how long I've been recording. I've been recording at like 7 minutes now, but I'm pretty sure this video isn't 7 minutes long because that includes the whole having to like insert the game and blah 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 and everything. Whatever. I chose this stage second because it has my next favorite abilities, and actually I'm gonna switch to... Actually no, let's do things differently. I'm not gonna play the same way I usually play as a kid, which in this case... Oh man, that means I'm gonna have to get these in different order. Oh well. There's a 1-up right there in food in case you need it, but it's like right at the beginning of the stage. I don't see why you would need it. Whoa. Yeah, that laser actually traveled all the way through the screen. This is like one of those few games that like almost follows a whole if it's out of screen and no one cares rule. Because there's some game. Oh, I couldn't get the 1-up. Anyway, you get the invisibility star and you can actually go down here. Otherwise you would just get hit by the spikes or that fire. And believe it or not, these blocks will hurt you. Well, not right now because I'm invincible, but those blocks hurt you with like a fire type attack. Anyway, screw the elevator and then go ahead and take the stone. That's something I would never do in real life. I'm like a big fan of elevators because stairs are just, ugh, horrible. I don't know why they exist. And we got yo-yo ability. And again, I'm gonna take the wind. Aw, freaking elevator. Oh yeah, this episode I did come with like, I guess a little speech prepared, although, I don't know, I wanted to like make it sound natural, but I'm just gonna go ahead and force a speech, screw it. The speech was pretty much about why I started LPing, and I don't have a script or anything, but I do have an idea of why. It all started with a friend texting me, and it's like, I was looking for stuff on YouTube, and this was before I knew what an LP was. Where's copy? There it is. It was before I knew what an LP was, so like, I didn't know what they were, and my friend just told me, oh, you should watch gameplay of like, Conker's Bad Fur Day, and I'm like, okay, sure. So I search for like, my friend actually tells me, oh, search Let's Play, like, not just Conker's Bad Fur Day, but like, Let's Play Conker's Bad Fur Day. So I do that. And like I search for it on YouTube, and the only 2 popular results that come out are, oh, that was Plasma by the way. The 2 popular results that come out are PewDiePie and Nintendo Capri Sun. So naturally, I stay the hell away from PewDiePie. I mean, I don't hate the guy, but his videos just seem kind of retarded. It's just him screaming and like stuff, and that's, anyone can do that. Any idiot can like scream and, oh my god, a freaking heavy lobster! Ah, ah! See what I mean? Anybody could do that. I mean, he happens to make it funny, and I will admit, he is funny at times, but for the most part, it's like, eh. Oh, by the way, there's a guy with a paint ability. I was actually gonna show, really? Wow. How did that not reach? That's the funny thing about Plasma. The level 1 and the level 3 charge don't have like much reach. Anyway, yeah, so where was I? So I decided to check out this Nintendo Capri Sun guy, which I've never heard of before at that point. So I watched his Let's Play of Conker's Bad Fur Day, and that was actually the first of his videos I saw. Anyway, So I know it, like I watched him and stuff, and like I found myself enjoying his videos, even though like I'm gonna go ahead and go to this planet. Like I found myself enjoying his videos, and like he looked like he was having a lot of fun. Like no, even though like he did die countless of times in that game, but he looked like he was having fun, and that was the main thing. And also I noticed like the amount of views and like the amount of like subscribers and everything, and I'm like, you know what? I should start doing this. So I decided to do like a little practice LP with Crash Bandicoot, which is still on my channel if any of you guys want to check it out. But here I made a mistake that I'm pretty sure every single new LPer does. Try to copy like the style of a popular LPer, because I kind of try to copy his style, because I did notice in his LPs he puts himself down a lot. So like I kind of tried doing the same thing, but obviously it didn't work. I mean, but still, like I tried kind of copying his style of like putting himself down, and that was a really big mistake. Because yeah, first of all, copying people's style is not cool. It's all about finding your own. And I even stole his like in the bathroom catchphrase for that LP, and like that's the one thing I regret the most. Oh, by the way, in that cannon there was no ability. It was just like food and a 1-up, which I don't really need right now. Anyway, so yeah, I felt like really, I don't know, I felt really ashamed of that LP, which again, it was my first LP, so eh. So then I started doing Paper Mario, and it's like, you know what, it's a big console game, you know, like it's not something that can be easily emulated. But after a while, I noticed that like I didn't think I was like good enough to do those big console games, because that's when I started watching other LPers too, not just NCS, but like other guys too, like, you know, Chugga Conroy and Broton John, like all those, the Game Grumps, you know, all those people. Eagle Raptor, well, you know what I mean. Oh crap, I took a hit. Whatever. So I started watching those guys, and well, like I noticed that a lot of them started out with like Super Nintendo and Game Boy Advance games, which I guess you could say I started out with Crash Bandicoot: The Huge Adventure for the Game Boy Advance. But that's, again, I'm not really proud of what I did with like trying to copy his style, and like even in the beginning of Paper Mario, you can kind of see me like doubting myself and like being unsure and all that stuff. Because that's the thing, that's kind of like that's how he was in his earlier videos, NCS. Like he started out like really unsure of himself, and now he's like really sure of himself and everything. And I like that, like I like the transformation he went through as a person. But like I try to copy his beginning style. And again, I'm being really repetitive, I'm sorry, it's just I'm kind of awkward when like talking about these things. Anyway, the reason you want Persil here is because that guy rains down on you. Anyway, what was I? Yeah, I was talking about I guess all that stuff. So right now I'm like trying to, oh also later on I just like this one guy messaged me. He called himself the Psychotic Rambo, and like he told me like, oh, you should check out my videos. So like at first when I got that message, it was like spammer, but after, oh, there is Bean, I almost forgot about that. After a while, like I actually did check out his videos, and he was pretty good. Like I legitimately liked his content, like his styles, his like stuff. The first LP I saw of him was the Donkey Kong Country 2 one, and yeah, like I'm a regular commenter of his videos, or one of his regular commenters. And he isn't exactly huge like NCS and stuff, but he has potential. If he keeps this up, he's gonna be like huge, you know, kind of like NCS and kind of like all those people. I can already tell. I mean, not talent scout or anything. Anyway, shoot, my voice is, I sound kind of shaky right now, but again, it's because like I'm not really used to giving speeches, which is funny because the only other times I ever get shaky in real life is when I'm talking in front of an audience, and technically I am talking in front of an audience, but it just happens to be an internet audience and not like a real live audience. So I guess now I finally learned what it takes to be an LPer. It's not about copying other people's styles, but it's about finding your own. And even though I haven't found my own style, I'm gonna go ahead and keep on making these videos, and hopefully I find my own style. And to all you LPers out there that want to become like that want to get started out, that's what I recommend the most. I recommend just finding your style and doing things your own way, not to rip off anyone else like I did at first. Wow, that I feel like I got a lot out of my chest. Funny thing too, because today I have a physics final. No, not a physics lab final, a physics final. There's a difference. I even told my friend that, and it's like, what? They're like, I thought you already had your physics final, but no, that was physics lab. Anyway, normally what you're supposed to do is like break this little block, go up there, get invincibility stars, but to save time, I'm just gonna fly. You will take 2 hits, but look at my life bar, it's still pretty full by comparison. But that's how you do it without the invincibility star. And then you can use that invincibility candy. I'm sorry I called it a star, Super Mario. Anyway, did you get fire ability? Sorry, I got quiet there. Another thing I started noticing is that like half of my videos were apology videos, because it's like, oh, I'm sorry I couldn't get an episode up today, and you know, there was a I guess an internet troll or whatever. Ironic, because I'm the one that has like the profile picture of a Homestuck troll, which is by definition an internet troll. But whatever, there was one that was like, who cares, whatever, blah blah blah, no one cares about you or Kirby. I took offense to the whole Kirby is stupid thing, but he was right about the whole no one cares. Like, I shouldn't really be pretentious. Really, Burning Leon, you're not gonna fly up there. Another way to do this is with bomb. When I was a little kid, I didn't figure this out, so I always plugged in the second controller and like just went up there. Oh, there you go. Okay, shoot. I think I messed up. I was only supposed to break like the one on the very left. Wait, maybe now he'll follow me. Really? You're not gonna fly up there? Oh wait, Plasma. He automatically flies. Or Plasma Wisp, I mean. Anyway, he's like, you know, he's right. Like, I shouldn't be pretentious about these things. Oh, let me show you what I mean by you can't really swallow abilities. Because when I first started out the Crash Bandicoot, my only motivation was subscribers and viewers and like being popular. And that's like a little kid mediocre, god damn it, he jumped over both on, like, motivation. And I'll admit, I was in my first year of college, and I feel like I have grown since then. Anyway, it was while watching one of Psychotic Rambo's videos that like I realized what my true motivation should have been this whole time, and what my true motivation is now. It's not really for the fans, it's not really for the subscribers. I mean, if there happen to be any of you out there in the future, because right now I only have like 9 subscribers, but whatever. And I don't even think they watch my stuff because my videos get like 0 views. Anyway, like, if by whatever chance in the future, like, I do have some viewers, like, I'm not saying I'm not doing this for you. I mean, but I guess it all comes back down to like the whole NCS being my first LPer that I've seen. He looked like he was having fun, and now I realize it's all about having fun. It's not like, I mean, again, I'm not saying screw you guys, like I don't care about you. No, I do care about you guys. Even if it's like 1 or 2 of you, still. The reason I'm doing this is because, well, it's fun. I like talking while playing. I mean, as a little kid, like, if I would have known that like there was a such thing as LPing, or like talking while playing video games, oh crap, don't get in there. I want to get the 1-up even though I don't need it. Anyway, as a little kid, if I had known that there was a such thing as doing this, I probably would have recorded myself with like a VHS camera or something, and just like recorded myself talking. And I don't know, but that would have been weird, because I honestly do have like a lot of things to say about these games that I grew up with. Really? Anyway, yeah, I do have a lot of things to say about the games I grew up with. Like, I grew up with this, I grew up with Mega Man X, I grew up with like I basically grew up with the Super Nintendo. That's kind of why I'm having a hard time coming up with things to say in Paper Mario, because I didn't grow up with that game. I mean, yeah, and also I've never actually played it before. The only one I played, well, okay, I can't really say played, but I saw NCS's Paper Mario 2: The Thousand-Year Door, so that's kind of how I know a lot of the stuff from there. And that's kind of why I keep calling wait, shoot, I forgot his name. I haven't played in that long. But like I said, I'm on hiatus for that. Anyway, my recording's up to 20 minutes, so I guess I'll continue this heartfelt story on the next episode. Bye everyone, take care, and see you all later.